Think about the last time you told someone something risky about yourself. Maybe you admitted to a mistake at work. Perhaps you confessed to still watching cartoons as an adult. Or maybe you revealed something darker from your past. That moment when you're waiting for someone's reaction, that might just be vulnerability meeting trust head on. Now, here's the thing. I think we normally think that trust happens before we open up. So we trust someone, so we tell them something. But some new research puts pressure on that and maybe just suggests that we've got it backwards. Danish researchers recorded actual conversations between social workers and ex-prisoners. These were people with serious baggage, including drug use and maybe even homicide convictions. These weren't therapy sessions or formal interviews. They were just people trying to figure out if they could trust each other, right there in the moment. Now, one conversation really stands out, to me at any rate. A man who just left prison starts listing positive changes he's made. So he says, I quit cigarettes, quit snuff, and he pauses. And the social worker jumps in. Wacky backy? The man laughs nervously and admits he hasn't quite given up marijuana. Okay, so here's what the researchers discovered. The trust isn't built beforehand. It feels like it's being constructed turn by turn through the conversation, a little bit like a verbal dance. So when the ex-prisoner hesitated, he was testing the waters. When the social worker used slang, wacky backy, instead of saying drugs, she was signalling something to him, like, you're safe here. The researchers identified 4 key moves people make. Displaying vulnerability through hesitation, topicalizing it by naming the elephant in the room, mitigating it by downplaying seriousness, and alleviating it by treating sensitive topics as just being perfectly normal. So, if all of that's right, trust doesn't create vulnerability. Actually, vulnerability creates trust. Every time you share something risky and the other person handles it well, you're building trust in real time. So it's not a feeling you have, it's actually something that you do together. So if you want to build trust faster, pay attention to how people test you with small disclosures. When your colleague mentions they're struggling, don't minimize it or change the subject. When your friend admits something embarrassing, match their tone. Laugh if they laugh. Be serious if they're serious. These tiny moments matter more than the big gestures. The trust is a conversation that's threaded throughout all of these things that we talk about. And it's not quite so obviously a destination.